Yes, everyone, they are tripping. They are really, really going crazy out there in America. America, what's going on? Please stop blaming it on the COVID. I have this mask on for a reason. As you seen on the screen earlier, we were going to talk about the lady that was at the Red Sox game wanting to spit. This lady here, yes. If you look very closely, ladies and gentlemen, in between the lady and the man, you see like a glare. That's not glare. That's her actually throwing a nice big. Now I say nice. I don't mean it's pretty. I don't mean it's good. I don't think. I'm not saying that it's an elaborate thing. But when I say nice, it's a nice chunk, a nice size of her saliva in this man's face. Then we have this guy down in Greenville, South Carolina. He's running around, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. He's running around asking people, have you seen COVID? Where can I find COVID? Have you seen COVID? This when you listen to what this one black lady tells this guy, oh my gosh, it just shuts him down. And of course, he goes on and like whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have something good coming out tonight. Before I get started into it tonight, guys, check it out. For some odd reason, Facebook has done some remarkable things. And what they're asking is on Facebook is that you want your if you want your what is it? Let's see. If you want your name and your picture displayed whenever I do put up the comments, if you leave a comment, you have to click on what is it? StreamYard / Facebook and just go there and consign. Here it is right here. It says to have your picture and name displayed on comments with StreamYard, please go to the following link, streamyard.com / Facebook. Facebook is really, really getting on the streaming platforms in reference to their association with the platform and whether or not the messages being displayed is actually accurate. So people, if you would like for your name, now you can leave a message and I'll put it on the screen. But if you want your message to be displayed with your name and your picture, you have to do this following thing here. And that is the streamyard.com / Facebook. All right, guys. Like I said earlier, we're going to talk about this lady spitting and this guy down in South Carolina. All that and more when we come back.
We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the. Got a few situations that we wanna talk about. Got a few disagreements, we gon' need to talk it out. Right here in the hot seat, no need for another route. We gon' keep it 100 without the bottle count. LB gon' pull it out you, a dentist with a drill. Don't be all up in your feelings, auntie gon' keep it real. Uncut with no chasing, no guard and no shield. Conversation productive, ain't worried about how you feel. Discussions keep on rising, shooting just like a rocket. They gon' need some aggression. Climaxing, can I stop it? Old news telling lies and getting out the pocket. This is Urban Bros Media, giving you hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. Just put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor.
As Flo Nice said, put it on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm going to rock my Dallas Cowboy wear along with the Urban Voice Media wear. So I'm wearing this mask because we're talking about the spitting and people getting all up in people's face and saying COVID-19 is a joke. It ain't real. Guys, we're going to go in deep. We got some real fools out there in America. I mean, some really, truly fools, not just America, across the world. But we focusing on America. That's where we are. This lady went to a Boston Red Sox game and she was found to be in the wrong seats at the right time because these people were not going to give up. And they let her have it, letting her know, this lady right here, Yeah, they like, and she's sporting now. Look at what she's sporting. Yeah, Red Sox. She's a true fan now. She's a true fan. But people, if you're in the wrong seats, it's because of a reason. Either you can't read or you wanted to be there. It's simple as that. As simple as that. And I'm sure the Red Sox stadium was not sold out with all this going on. Even when you look at the college football, the pro football, the arenas, they're not all sold out. You find empty seats. And quite naturally, some people want to slide down. I've done it before. I want to slide a little closer. Hey, but if I'm wrong and I'm in the wrong seats and the right person come for that seat, I need to get my happy tail up, go get where I'm supposed to be. Don't cause a ruckus. Don't cause a fuss. Do what you need to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep rocking this throughout the whole thing. Not only this one, but since there's so many Cowboy haters. Yeah, I'm getting off the Red Sox for a moment. There's so many Cowboy haters. So many. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? Go get you one. But anyway, this lady, she gets so distressed. She just blows one out on the brother. And I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, what she did. We're going to come back and talk about it after we show what she did. Y'all check this out right here.
Hey, all your friends are calling you. Ain't your name Melissa? All your friends are all night. You're in the wrong seat, sweetheart.
Oh, nice.
Catcher number 30.
I got that on camera.
Matt Reeder.
It was ironic that the announcer said it, catcher. Because that guy did catch that. Now, she did not blow that hawk out until they called her Karen. Did y'all check that out? And I think the female said it first, the one that was sitting down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go back and play it again, but I want you to watch something closely. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm with my lady out anywhere, and if another lady spit in my face, I would like for my lady to handle that situation. I really would. Not wait till the lady gets up and walk away and halfway up the stairs or wherever she was going, then the young lady wants to get up and, puff her chest out and everything. Come on, people. Come on. No, that lady needed to be handled right in, not by the guys. I mean, because now, I'm going to say this right here. I said not by the guys, and I stutter stepped. But we're going to go back and we're going to talk about something. Assault is a crime that involves using force against someone without the person's consent. Was it force laid behind that saliva she spit, she spat, she spit in that man's face? Was it? Check it out. For example, throwing an object at someone, punching or scratching people without their consent is a crime and can have legal consequences. Now, I'll say this right here. Had she done that in the state of North Carolina, look what would have happened. Is spitting on someone a crime? In North Carolina, check mark, yes. But it's not just in the Tar Heel states. 10 other states across the country criminalizes spitting on someone. And this is from Lawyers Incorporated. Check it out yourselves if you don't believe what I say. Now, I said 10. Check this out. In fact, 5 states, namely Arkansas, Iowa, Indiana, Missouri, and the state of Washington, allow courts to level a maximum of 20 years in prison to anyone caught hawking, a loogie, luggy, lousy, however you want to say it, spitting on someone. I mean, people, if you go back and you think about it, I'm going to play it again. Does this or does this not remind you of children on the playground who can't get along and bickering over something that big? And then the one kid who don't get their way spits on the other kid or punches the other kid or kicks dirt on the other kid and then run. Think about it. Now, see, in school, they tried to teach us obedience along with, hoping that the parents at home would teach their children obedience. But y'all check it out. Check it out.
Hey, all your friends are calling you. Ain't your name Melissa? All your friends are. All night. You're in the wrong seat, sweetheart.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Catcher number 30.
I got that on camera.
Matt Reeder.
My thing is the announcer. He said catcher. As if he had seen the altercation of what happened. And he's saying, hey, catcher, number 37. How was that loogie? It's not funny, but it is. But I agree with you 100%, Margaret Freeman. I agree with you 100%. That lady should have handled that. Yes, she should have handled that for that man. And I'm not all for violence. I'm not, but sometimes you know what, you gotta stand up. And instead of standing up after the lady is clearly gone, she should stand up right there. Should she put her hands on that lady? I'm not saying, conveying the ladies to do violence, but she should have stood up and said something, but she didn't. Yes, I'm gonna change my mask up. Urban Voice Media. If you get a chance, go to Facebook and grab you one of these right here. They're real good and comfortable. If you can, ladies and gentlemen, please like and share. By you liking and sharing the platform, it goes a long way with helping support the algorithm for the notoriety of Urban Voice Media being seen by lots and lots of others. So if you will, please hit the like button and please share it. This lady could not take the pain of the fact she was wrong and how she dealt with her anger of being wrong was to spit on someone. Ladies and gentlemen, I go back to something that a comedian had said. Can't think of his name right now, but one of his slogans was, "Who raised you?" Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Who raised this lady? Now, we can't say that her mother and father is at fault because her mother and father may have raised her the right way. But yet and still, who raised you? I like to just sit down and talk to the mother and father of this lady and say, hey, do you know your daughter is going around spitting on people at football games? Yeah, at the tender age of whatever she is, late 20s, early 30s, maybe 40s, who knows? But she's at a Red Sox game, cheating on her seat ticket, number one, found guilty of that. When she's found guilty, she wants to resort to violence on people. Do you know your daughter's doing things of that magnitude, ma'am and sir? That's what I would like to say to the parents of this lady here. Now, to the lady, people, come on. Some people just bypass. She was one of those, it seemed like she just bypassed in school. She wasn't taught, you know what, when you're on the playground, you don't get your way, you cannot kick dirt, Karen. And the lady did call her Karen. So I don't know if she got mad because the lady knew her name or what. But the lady called her Karen. She got mad. She didn't have any dirt. So the only thing she had to resort was spitting. She knew she didn't have any guns on her, not meaning guns to shoot bullets with, guns as far as the fist. She didn't have that, so her only alternative was to spit on the guy. Now, my thing was this right here. He's not the one who called her Karen. The lady beside her is the one that called her Karen. But I guess she was so much into the guy that was in front of her, he was the closest, the best thing coming forward. So she just went ahead and just gave him a good old juicy one in the face. I ain't gonna say he might have liked it because he really didn't say too much. I mean, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. If someone spit in your face, are you gonna sit there and say the bare minimum of hardly anything, or are you gonna be like, whoa, hey, good looking, you get ready to get something cooking? I mean, what are you gonna do? If someone to spit in your face, no matter where you are, they just spit in your face on the train, on the job, in the stairwell, in the hallway, in the line at a restaurant, anywhere, someone just spit in your face. What are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Are you going to just sit there and look at them for 5 seconds and then say, "Hey, what you running off for?" Or are you going to? I didn't really hear what that guy had to say. Really, think about that. He really didn't say too much of anything. So my thing on it, ladies and gentlemen, is this right here. America is really, really off the chain with these Karens, these Kevins, these Calvins, whatever you want to call them. America is really, really off the chain with people who, when they don't get what they want, when they want it and how they want to result into violence. And I'm gonna share this and move to the next topic, which has something to do with spitting. Now, as you notice, nobody had these on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still in the pandemic. It ain't gone nowhere. It's still here. And my next story is really going to cover the pandemic and people getting close up. More or less, people want to spit on people. Y'all check this out. Now, my next story coming up is in the great state of South Carolina. Yep, the great state of South Carolina. Let's see, did I cover? Let's see. The great state of South Carolina. And check this out. Greenville, South Carolina MAGA man walks up to strangers asking, "Where can you find COVID?" People. He walks up to people, no mask on. And I'll be honest, when I looked at the video, I don't think I've seen not one person with mask on. And I'm going to give you some statistics on South Carolina and their COVID numbers. But he's walking up to people asking them, "Have you seen COVID? Have you seen COVID? Have you seen COVID?" People, check this out.
It's invisible. You can't see it.
It's invisible.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
You can't see it, but you can feel it when it hits you.
Nah, I can't find it. You guys do it.
Now, wait a minute. Did y'all hear what the sister told this knucklehead? He walks up to her and said, "Have you seen COVID?" She tells him, "You can't see it, but you can feel it when it hits you." Think about that. She said, "No, you can't see COVID, but you're going to feel it when it hits you." Now, when it hit this damn dude, boy, see, because too many of these type of people right here, they've been against the vaccination. They've been against these things I got on my face. They've been against social distancing, and they've been dying. Watch.
It's invisible. You can't see it.
It's invisible.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
You can't see it, but you can feel it when it hits you.
Nah, I can't find it. You guys do it. Do it to find COVID. Excuse me. You guys know where to find COVID. The COVID. You know where to find it? No? Okay. You know where to find the COVID? Young man, you know where to find the COVID? I can't find the COVID. Man, do you know where to find the COVID? Man, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sir, do you know where to find COVID? I'm looking for COVID. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah. All right. You guys know where to find COVID? I'm looking for COVID everywhere. Can't find it. It's everywhere. Have you all seen it yet? Have you found the COVID?
I know what it is. I know, right?
Now, I didn't see not one mask. Not one. The first lady told him, "It's invisible, but you can feel it when it hits you. You might not can see it, but you're going to feel it when it hits you." And he will. He's going to feel it. And I would like to know, the camera guy, camera lady that's walking behind him, filming this, thinking that it's funny, thinking that it's a joke. If it happens to him, film that. Come on back to part 2. Film that and let us see what the follow-up is if he actually gets COVID. Now, the second couple he went up to, they were their kids. They ain't say nothing to him. The third couple he went up to, lady with her kids. Did you see the look on the little man's face? He was like, "What's wrong with this crazy fool right here?" Then he went up to the lady. She just walks the hell off from him. Nobody wants to be bothered with this clown. Then as the brother that's walking by, he said, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about." He giggles and laughs. "Oh, yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about." You don't know what you're talking about. Don't try to mock him because you don't know what you're talking about. Then he walks past the brothers and sisters that are minding their business. And the guy said, you had to hear it closely, real carefully. He said, it's everywhere. That's what the brother told him. Then he went over to the other people on the other side of the park. People, y'all keep taking this, as a joke. Keep taking it like it ain't nothing. But check this out right here. The South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control reported on Friday, September 24th, with 2,602 new confirmed cases of COVID-19, up from 2,202 just the day before. Say that again. On September the 24th, there's 2,602 new confirmed cases of COVID-19. It was up a good 400 just from the day before. Now, this was September 24th and 25th, which was last Friday and last Saturday. Imagine what it is today. People, you can't keep playing. South Carolina now, just South Carolina. Now, check this out right here. 677,000 people have been tested for COVID-19 in South Carolina, and over 10,000 people have died. Let me take that back. I'm going to say it one more time. 6,777,000 people have tested positive for COVID-19 in South Carolina, and over 10,000 people have died from it. People, why are we playing games? Why are we playing games, people? Talk to me, somebody. Why are we playing games? Then it says, and check this out right here. It says the South Carolina Children's Hospital Collaborative reported the state has 38 children hospitalized with the COVID-19 diagnosis. Okay. This guy right here. Here we go.
It's invisible. You can't see it.
It's invisible.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
You can't see it, but you can feel it when it hits you.
Nah, I can't find it. You guys do it.
And see, I love her. She said it's invisible. You can't see it, but you can feel it when it hits you. So evidently she has had a friend, a family member, associate, a neighbor, someone that she went to school with, someone from the church, someone from the neighborhood, someone that she just possibly know of to pass or to actually have COVID for her to make that remark. And evidently, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, maybe this guy has never, ever came across anyone in his circle who have had COVID or who have died from COVID. Maybe he hasn't. It's kind of ironic to believe that, he don't know nobody who have died from it, or he doesn't know anyone who's ever had COVID at this time. It's kind of hard to believe, unless he's somewhere living far off, off the grid. Don't like he is living off the grid. Look where he's at. He's in the middle of the square of Greenville, South Carolina, walking around with a camera. So, hey, people, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Somewhere, somehow, there's a lie. Once again, people, take care of yourselves. Stop the foolishness. I mean, we can't make everyone believe what we believe. We can't make everyone do what we want to do. But what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, is to try to protect ourselves and try to, if we don't care about anybody else, care about yourself, care about your family members, care about your friends. Even if you don't want to care about me, even if you don't want to care about my friends, even if you don't want to care about my neighbors and my family members, care about yourself and do what's right for yourself. This doesn't bother me. I enjoy it. This one, yes. That one, and this one right here. The one I want you to go to Facebook and purchase for yourself. What's so hard about that? It's that easy. That easy. I said it to say, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't be too good to yourself, please don't go be bad to no one else. All that and more. Until y'all see me the next time, be good, because it's hot topics.
We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. Got a few situations that we wanna talk about. Got a few disagreements, we gon' need to talk it out. Right here in the hot seat, no need for another route. We gon' keep it 100 without the bottom count. LB gon' pull it out you, a dentist with a drill. Don't be all up in your feelings, auntie gon' keep it real. On cut with no chasing, no guard and no shield. Conversation productive, ain't worried about how you feel. Discussions keep on rising, shooting just like a rocket. They gon' need some addressing. Climaxing, can I stop it? Old news telling lies and getting out the pocket. This is Urban Rose Media, giving you hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. So put it on the, put it on the, put it on the, put it on the floor. We gon' hit them hot topics. We talking about them hot topics. We gon' hit them hot topics. Just put it on the, put it on